Hi, I'm Roberta, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Charlie bag. First, a little about me. I work in a doctor's office in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I've been sewing and quilting for 20 years. Now let's begin sewing. I've already cut out my pattern pieces. In the spirit of recycling, I've recycled a skirt that I had and just cut the pattern pieces out of that and a little bit of scrap fabric that I have. What I'm going to do for this next step is edge finish the short edges of the pouch that's used to store the bag when it's not in use. I'm going to use my serger set to a rolled edge stitch, and I'm going to use a 5/8 seam allowance. Next, I'm going to edge finish the handle part of the bag. You can see that the serger is making a nice rolled edge and it's tucked under a little bit, and I only had to make one pass with the serger. I've just finished doing the rolled edge on my handbag, on all the handles. Now that I've done that, all the parts that are open are finished, and now what I can do is reset up my serger for the overlock 3 thread. That's a sturdier stitch and a stitch that has a little bit wider of a cut edge, so it'll be more sturdy once the bag is done and better for your carrying. Next, I'm going to use my pattern piece as a guide to create this short fold here. You can see this fold line here. And then I'm going to fold it up again, making sure that the right side of my fabric is in the inside and this little flap is on the inside. And now I've got something that looks like this. Now I'm going to serge the side seams of the pouch using a 5/8 seam allowance. When I originally cut out the pattern, I was careful to make some marks here so I would know where to line up my pouch. I used a regular ballpoint pen here because I know I'm going to cut away this edge, and I kept it within the seam allowance. Now I can line up the pouch right here with those marks. I want to make sure that my open edge is towards the center of the bag and the closed edge is towards the outside. And now I'm ready to sew my side seams. I've got the pouch attached to this side, so now I'm going to sew the other side seam. Now I'm going to serge the handles together using a 5/8 seam allowance. Now that I've done my side seams and I've attached my pouch, now I can finish my bag by sewing the bottom seam. What I'm going to do here is using my pattern piece earlier, I made some marks here so I know where to fold the bottom edge. Fold the side seams over using that little mark as a fold line, and now I'm ready to sew the bottom seam. Now I'm ready to go shopping with my new Charlie bag.